Yo and hello and welcome to the next installment of the Glass House Podcast. I'm your host, Connoisseur Ghost, and we are out here again. You know what I'm saying? Today I'm here with a couple of new conversations, a couple of new topics, and you know what I'm saying? Just trying to keep everybody entertained in this heavy time that we are out here, and you know what I'm saying, with everything that's going up with us. I mean, going up against us in these times. Um First thing I'd like to drop is like, yo, shout out to the hood doctor, you know what I'm saying? My boy Trini the General, you know what I'm saying? We got to have a lit ass conversation today on Instagram Live. So I got to post that on IGTV. So all of you that are out there, you know what I'm saying? It's Kush Connoisseur Club on Instagram. So you can go check out that post over there, you know what I'm saying? As well as the recent pictures from the photo shoot that I did, you know what I'm saying? So like you know what I'm saying? There's that has been going on. So like, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to do like a nice little self capture photo shoot. Have a lot of different avenues of business that I'm really exploring in right now. So I'm definitely getting back into doing photography. So you guys are gonna see a lot more photos from me, and a lot of different dynamic things going on. So yeah, getting into the next topics of conversation. Yo, we're coming out of our stage of emergency over here in Ontario, and like I've been doing a little bit of research into the situation, and I'm just kind of wondering, like, the second wave hit, we're coming out of it, we're about to go back into having people certain areas open up properly, and then what exactly is going to happen for there? Like, are we expecting a third wave? Like, are you guys expecting a third wave? Because I can more than see a third wave coming. Because right now we got a bunch of COVID-19. We got a bunch of COVID variants, and we have a bunch of. We only have like, what is it, like three companies right now that are working on vaccines, and some of the vaccines don't work for the right like the right variant and stuff like that. So like, where is this thing really going? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of scary. It's a little bit scary, but like at the same time, we are kind of taking the right steps. I guess we're taking the right steps. I just hope everybody out there is taking the right steps to keep themselves safe and protected. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's having to stay at home and do your thing, or whether it's, you know what I'm saying, you got your job that you got to, protect yourself from, or whatever you got to go outside and do. You know what I'm saying? Keep yourself safe and protected. But like, let me know if you guys think that, like, yo, that third wave is coming, because I feel like it is. I feel like we're reopening things way too soon. We're back to the same kind of situation that we were in at the beginning of 2020. And yeah, you know what I'm saying, coming into this February, March type deal, like what's gonna happen for summertime? Is it, are we gonna be able to go out summertime? Is summertime gonna be the same as it was in 2020? Like, that's a big fear for me, because like I want to go places, I want to do things, I want to hang out with people more. I don't want to have to be stuck inside or restricted access to certain areas and places, or whatever the case may be. So yeah, like, we gotta figure this shit out and get ourselves safe and in a proper way. So let me know what you guys think about that topic there. The next thing that I wanted to address is, yo, I thought a thing in the world was, you know what I'm saying, you're supposed to love thy neighbors. In the last week here, I have seen the most craziest fucking things pop up on Instagram, bro. Not even just Instagram, just like the internet. Period, bro. The dude who shot his neighbors. If anybody out there has seen this video, you guys know exactly what it is that I'm talking about. These guys had a little argument about where the snow was getting shoveled, I guess, or this is what it says in the comments and so on and so forth. But this guy's having an argument about shoveling snow, and then goes and shoots his neighbor. Not only does he shoot the neighbors, he shoots the husband and the wife. And yo, this guy executes them on some, on like, wow. So like, if, oh wow, I was astonished. I was astonished. Like, I couldn't even believe something like that could possibly happen. Like, How many arguments do you have to go through with your neighbor before you decide to shoot your neighbor? What? Don't shoot your neighbor. Like, I've been having arguments with my neighbor since I was like little. My neighbors has my neighbor has their way about them. You know what I'm saying? We're kids and we're running around on the street, and the tennis ball or the soccer ball or the basketball rolls onto their yard, and they kind of get uppity about it. But like, is that a reason to shoot your neighbor in the face? And not even just shoot them. So like, you shoot them, you injure them, and then you go and you execute them. And then the next thing, I'm pretty sure the dude turned around and executed himself afterwards, committed suicide like it was a murder suicide situation. Like, what? What? Yo, let me address this again because we addressed this in episode 2, but like it might have gotten missed in the conversation, and we're definitely going to go back over it again. But yo, mental health is a serious thing in these times of COVID. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys are doing stuff to keep your mental health up, because that situation was taken way too far unnecessarily when it could have been dealt with properly. And that's the thing, man. We got to start dealing with situations better as a community and as a people. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just sad out here. It's really, really sad. It's really, really sad. Going over a couple of the sad things that are going on in the world, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if anybody has taken light to it, but you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in India who is going through the things that they're going through. The farmers are still doing, you know what I'm saying? They're still going diligently at what it is that they're going at. But also, if anybody else has noticed, I seen again on the internet, I seen a dude fighting riot cops. So this guy's taking batons to the head, and he is punching the riot cops in the fucking helmet and knocking the riot cops down. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I was surprised. That's why you don't really want to mess with certain people, man. Like, you want to go swing a punch at somebody at the bar, and that guy just takes that punch just like that and just looks at you and says, "Rar." Comes comes at you left. Yo, what are you really gonna do about that? Yo, nothing. The hell? I watched this man take, like, there's a whole bunch of cops beating him. Batons, everything. These guys are in full gear. And this guy's just like, rah, punching them in the fucking helmet. He doesn't even give a fuck. He's not hitting no face. He's punching him in the helmet. Every shot, his hand is hurting him. I'm sure. And this guy's still going until like a bunch of these cops, they like lashed him up. He fell into the crowd, and the crowd picked him up and hid him behind them. But yo, not to make light of the situation, shout out to everybody in Russia that is going through what they're going through. You know what I'm saying? They got their challenges that they're going through, and it seems like, you know what I'm saying, the whole world is going through a revolution. Everything that happened there in the United States, where they rushed the Capitol, everything that's going on in India, where, you know what I'm saying, the farmers are beating cops in India, and like, now, like, I'm seeing like things happening in Russia, and these guys are just, yo, the world is wilding. The world is wilding out. You know what I'm saying? And it's weird to see the world wild out and see so many groups of people getting together to go up against the government in the way that they are. Even though there are better ways to deal with it, I would always say that there's something that you could do that's better ways to deal with it. Out, like, yeah, peaceful protesting. Don't be out here beating nobody. Um, yeah, don't be out here destroying nothing. Peaceful protesting. You know what I'm saying? Big advocate for that. But yo, the situation in other places have gotten so radical that these are the circumstances, and people are demanding change. And I was just saying that it's weird to see all these groups of people huddled up protesting and doing what they're doing, even though we're still within the COVID situation. And it kind of just makes you wonder about everything that's really going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? And like, what's really, 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 really happening. So, everybody take your time to check out the revolutions that are going on in the world and all the political incorrectness that's happening with certain places. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, the governments take time to figure that stuff out and get everybody back on track in the right way, because it's definitely something that needs to be taken care of for the people. And everything is about the people. Without your people, you have no country. Without the people, you have nothing. You know what I'm saying? We are the people, and it's you got to keep the people happy. So shout out to the people and everybody who's going through hard times, and hopefully, things get better. But speaking of people, people are also very, very, very stupid. I'm sorry to say this. I'm I don't even know if I'm sorry to say this. You guys like the next topic I'm about to drop on you guys. You guys should already know, and if you guys haven't seen, um, you guys know about Gorilla Glue Girl. um, Honestly, I'm looking at the stock market, and I'm keeping an eye on certain things. So like I'm looking at all the different updates on, like, Google and whatever the case is, and CTV posts, girl from Louisiana uses Gorilla Glue as hairspray. I seen this shit yesterday on the fucking timeline, on my Google timeline, exactly, to be exact. And I was simply astonished. So the messed up part about the situation is that right after I seen that, I seen the next video where a shorty online went to go wax her private area with Gorilla Glue. So not only is there a shorty that's out here putting the Gorilla Glue in her hair, there's a next shorty that's waxing her private areas with the Gorilla Glue and ripping it off. Now, this Gorilla Glue is meant for tiles and all sorts of stuff like that. And if you know what Gorilla Glue is, it's some pretty heavy duty stuff. But the thing that's senseless to me about this situation is, why are you putting things that are waterproof on your skin? I mean, tattoos are sick. Yeah, but you want to tattoo your hair on your head top? I don't like what's running through the mind of the person that says, "Hey, yo, I need a nice hairstyle. I'm gonna go out with the girls. Down, shit. My baby hairs are not looking too proper, but hey, let me just patch these down real quick with a fucking, like, why didn't you use super glue? Like, why? I don't understand this generation, because like we've had super glue for years, and when you put super glue on your fingers, when you get that little, like, it dries up and gets mad hard, and you can't take it off. Why would you want to put that in your hair? Like, that shit doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we're not talking about super glue now. We're talking about the newest level of glue that has reached the plateau, like super glue. You're putting that in your head top. Wow. I am astonished. I am astonished. The world we live in today, ridiculous. And to continue with the ridiculousness, yo, some of you people need to really stop. I feel like I'm going on a rant today. Today is like a rant about, you know what I'm saying, just educating people about what's the revolutions that's going on in the world, and the stupidity that's going on in the world. Like, I'm surprised. Now, y'all seen that mashed potatoes recipe? So there's a shorty that went online, and she decided that she was gonna cook some mashed potatoes, but like, she's got this mashed potatoes hack, this special thing that she does with the potatoes. Not even the potatoes. This is what she does. She goes in and she makes the mashed potatoes. But how does she make these mashed potatoes? She grabs a bag of Lay's chips and pours it in a pot with water, and boils it down till it gets soggy, then dries it up and strains it. This is the secret to her mashed potatoes. Now, if any of you have ever tried that, I'm so disgusted by you. No offense, no disrespect, but that is not how you cook, and you should not be in the kitchen like that. That is horrible. Um, what was the next thing that she did? She put cookies in a waffle iron. I'm confused. I, s- I swear to the box of waffles is really easy to make. You just gotta pour the water and the flour and just or the pancake mix and just mix it up. Like, what is the difficulty in doing that? Why do you have to take the cookies and put it in the waffle maker? Why are you doing this with the? It's already a cookie. It's baked already. Eat the cookie. Don't be lazy. That's terrible. That's the most horrible thing I ever seen. I like waffles. I like pancakes. And you want to fake a pancake recipe with a cookie and a waffle iron? Wow. Wow. That is really all I can say. Wow. Yo, society needs to do better. The government needs to do better. People need to do better. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, but there is goodness in the world. Yo, shout out to those that I heard that there was some sanitation workers that helped a 10-year old that was in distress or being kidnapped, and there was some sanitation workers that was definitely able to come out and save this young individual. So shout out to those guys that are doing their thing out there, and shout out to all the sanitation workers and all the people who are going back to work now that we're reopening and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And everybody who's been working through this COVID situation, the mandatory workers and stuff like that. So shout out to you guys. Um, yeah, I've been kind of rambling with the situation and going on a little bit of a rant, just because like the ridiculousness of what it is that I've seen. Like, I don't even know if you guys noticed. Well, for those of you guys in the listening audience, you know, respects for tuning in. You can't really see much, but if you jump on the YouTube channel, it's Connoisseur TV on YouTube. You'll definitely be able to see what I'm talking about. But like, yo, the ridiculous of this situation just has me not even smoking right now. So I'm gonna take 2 seconds and light up, or well, continue to smoke what I was smoking before the podcast had even started. Yeah, it's always blessed to smoke. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to those, shout out to the smokers, shout out to the tokers. Um, but yeah, where was I? I was definitely talking about how I was going on this rant and getting all this crazy and exciting stuff out of the way. Um, Speaking of crazy exciting stuff, Fast and the Furious 9. 9. Fat what? Hold on. Why? For what reason? How do you guys feel about this? How do you guys feel about Fast and the Furious 9? 9 Fast and the Furious movies. Have you even watched all of them? I've watched maybe 5. Maybe 5. I think I watched 7. Nah, I didn't watch 7. I thought it was ridiculous. I thought based on the trailers, they went too far. I thought that was just from some ridiculous stuff. And then when they did the Hobbs and Shaw thing, like I thought they were done there. Like I thought, like yeah, that was the end of the Fast and the Furious franchise. But like, nah, these guys are still going. 9. Are you guys ready? Are you guys gonna watch it? Yo, Cardi B was in the last one. I'm pretty sure. Like Fast and Furious 8. So like, did you guys watch that? I didn't. I have yet to see it. It hasn't even come up as an option in my viewing platform. But now that I'm talking about it, you know how these things work. Shout out to the listening platforms that are just always listening to our conversations. Word. Anyways, yeah, Fast 9. That's beyond me. I'll probably check it out just because it's a ninth installment. Just to say, yeah, I watched Fast 9. I didn't watch Fast 7. I don't know what's going on. But if you guys know what's going on in the Fast and Furious, you know what I'm saying? Definitely open up, have this conversation. Like I said, I keep letting people know how to get in touch with me and get onto the podcast. So you can either jump on to House Party with me. You know what I'm saying? If you guys don't have it, download the House Party app, add me up. Connoisseur team on House Party, Kush Connoisseur Club. You know what I'm saying? You can add me there, or you can go live with me, or we could not go live and we could just have the conversation through DMs, and we can just kind of video call each other and create a vibe and have a good conversation. Like I said, I did the same thing with my boy Trini, Hood Doc, aka the Hood Doctor, and we're gonna get more conversations going with him. So you guys are always welcome to let me know what topics of conversations you guys might find interested or want to address. Um, the next thing I do want to touch on is again, the listener support system. If you guys have any businesses that you are popping off, especially during this COVID situation, make sure to go over to the listener support, show your support. You know what I'm saying? Donate a little bit towards the podcast, and we'll make sure to shout out you and your business and what it is that you got going on and what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So we'll try to do that, and then yeah, we're coming back again with more content, more episodes. The next episode is either gonna be Two Baked Mamas, or shout out to them, or it's gonna be my homeboy Shadow. So he's coming through, and we're gonna have a conversation and do up some lit stuff. Quick shout out to at Craving.some.munchies, at Craving underscore some underscore munchies. So what these guys do is, it's my boy's company, and what he does is he delivers door delivery, snacks. He's got a whole boatload of snacks and stuff like that, and they do door deliveries and stuff like that. So make sure to go check them out on Instagram, and yeah, see what he's working with. I'm gonna try to get some snacks out here next time, so you guys can really see what's on the table and what you guys can be ordering. So yeah, we're gonna do that at Craving Some Munchies. Craving Some Munchies at gmail.com. So that's craving.some.munchies at gmail. So like I said, when you guys, tune into the listener support, I'll definitely take my time to shout out your business and make that happen for you. Um, these are the different ways that we can look into supporting each other. And yeah, I guess that's about it for this episode. I am definitely reading from a little script because I don't know if you guys noticed the last couple of episodes were a little bit janky. So I'm trying to just have my topics ready ahead of time, have it a little bit written down, and still do it a little free verse so that it's not nothing um too, well, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, too simple. I don't know. Well, how would you describe IKEA furniture? That's what I'm not trying to keep it. Anyways, with that, I'm gonna leave you guys with, what I'm saying, some words of motivation. We all got a sad story. You either use it as an excuse or motivation. So get up, get out, and get something. Check out my photos on Instagram. We got a whole photo shoot coming up. New music dropping February 14th, and then every Friday after that. So you know what I'm saying? Connoisseur Ghost on all platforms. There is the taglines. There is the platforms. There's the email, the website, and everything like that. The website's on my fucking hat as well, glowing for the entire episode. www.kcc420.ca. You can get all your Kush Connoisseur Club gear. Killing it. Yo, make sure to check out the YouTube channel. Make sure to check me out on Spotify and all your listening platforms for my music. It's coming out February 14th. Wifed Up. It is a lit track. Please, please let me know what you think. And for those of you in the watching audience, and in the listening audience, it'll be very easy for you to find the music because guess what? All the music is right there on Connoisseur TV on YouTube. So make sure you drop in. I'm Connoisseur Ghost and I'm dialing out. Peace. Have a good one. Mad love.